Due to approximately $20 trillion being added to the XRP ledger by major companies like BlackRock, JP Morgan, and even Swift, the price will leave at more than $317.80 on December 1st, and on December 1st, everything will start. They aren't telling you, though, that much larger numbers will soon be entering the XRP ledger. For instance, the ESA recently formally approved a measure to switch out their Fed-not payment system with a cutting-edge XRP-powered system. Additionally, they fail to mention that President Trump has announced that the United States government will reopen in a short period of time and that more than $2,000 will be distributed to all Americans, which is likely to end up flooding into the cryptocurrency market. The price of altcoins, and XRP in particular, is going to skyrocket as a result of this huge event. Therefore, it is shocking when you mention $317.80 on December 1st. The likelihood of XRP surpassing that price is really higher. Just look at this remark, for instance, made by Arthur Brissou, the founder of Ripple, who claims quite literally that it should be designed to cost $10,000 and that it must be scalable to serve 7.5 billion people. This is precisely what we are witnessing today as XRP, the top cryptocurrency in the US, is being scaled up within the government payment systems in the US and will eventually fill the government crypto reserve. Once more, however, they are not expressly informing you about this strategic reserve unlock that is set to cause the price of XRP to skyrocket, as indicated by XRP founder Arthur Bridger. Take a look at this. A reserve mechanism and widespread institutional use are predicted to propel XRP to $10,000 to $35,000. Precisely what Ripple Labs co-founder and XRP founder Arthur Bridger stated. Thus, it is taking place. People will soon become millionaires thanks to the price of XRP. At this point, a significant shift occurs, and you must seize the opportunity and enter as soon as you can. And November 17th, when a significant announcement and event on the XRP ladder is set to take place, is just 8 days away from when all of this will occur. And a staggering $650 trillion will be unlocked by this. Indeed, RealFi has the potential to open the $650 trillion real estate market on the XRP ledger. Additionally, they recently announced that a significant event for the real coin, which is literally created on the XRP ledger, will take place on November 17th. Guys, this has been verified and is official. We are referring to RealFi, the enormous organization that real estate has now claimed uses XRP, the XRP ledger, and the Real token, which is built onto the XRP ledger. It was recently announced on November 17th that the RealFi ecosystem would make a historic announcement, emphasizing that the Real token would be extremely exceptional. Take a look at XRP to see why this is such a big thing. Although XRP had retraced and was consolidating, if you look at it on a weekly basis, the XRP charts are rising sharply. What's causing it to boom? It will create history as a result of the aforementioned news, which states that it will be released on November 17th. The Real token, a project that is literally creating billionaires right in front of your eyes, will be the conduit for the billions, if not trillions, of funds that will enter the XRP. RealFi, which is massively institutionalized by properties worth millions of dollars, uses a device called the Real token. Guys, have a look at the charts. Nearly the past 2 months, this has increased by nearly 100,000%. This project is still in its infancy, about 2 or 3 months old, I believe. Thus, it's brand new. The price has continued to rise, going from 1/10 of a penny to more than 3 cents. This thing has very little opposition and a lot of favor. Additionally, there will be a significant supply shock, as trillions of dollars are expected to enter the actual token. Keep in mind that the genuine token only has a Phase 1 supply of 22 million, which is absurd considering that all the major projects have over 100 billion. Many analysts and professionals have genuinely predicted that the Real token will reach $65,000 as a result of this. This isn't my words, guys, but it's true. And for that reason, I'm packed my suitcase. I mean, I have a lot of optimism for this project. Because if you look at it, RealFi is playing to genuinely unlock the $600 real estate market, even though Real tokens only capture 1% of the real one. However, we're talking about getting from 3 cents to $65,000 if genuine token just takes 1% of that. These are the actual figures that we are examining, and it's clear that you're seeing a lot here. Now, start purchasing a bag of real tokens because even when considering it from a broad perspective, if real tokens are listed on any centralized exchange, there isn't a mass marketing campaign, and it is literally increased by hundreds of thousands of percentage points. Their price will rise to thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. You must realize that at the moment, the market capitalization of all real-world assets listed on centralized exchanges is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and real tokens aren't even close to that. Are you aware of what this means? When Bitcoin was for $1 and Bitcoin scaled back to 120,000, or when individuals purchased Solana for literally pennies, and now it's worth $700 or $800, it indicates that you are not one of those people. We're looking at this scale, but genuine tokens are reportedly far higher than it. Real tokens are currently extremely inexpensive. No one is aware of it. No one is aware of how to purchase it. Because it's on the XRP ledger, it's difficult. In order to be able to profit when it rises, now is the time to invest when something is still extremely low and inexpensive. And once more, the world's generation is created by possibilities like this. 2 years from now, the token might be in the top 10, and you'll think, I wish I got into it. When I was sitting at 3 cents, I noticed it. That was worth $10,000, and I wish I had been involved. It is feasible. I'm not a financial advisor, to reiterate. It isn't a financial counselor. Research should constantly be done. However, you must be considering things from a broad perspective and in the context of the larger picture. Many of these experts are coming out and doing extensive study, and they are making a lot of money and investing in it. The train will be past the station once this has changed significantly. You have the chance to literally get in at 3 cents and create generational wealth. But if you want to get in at a couple $100, it will be too late, and you will need to purchase a real token. I know it sounds weird, but just picture $10,000 in actual tokens right now. However, $10,000 in real tokens at this moment will genuinely get you a lovely bag, and because the volume is currently so tiny in comparison to what its true perspective will be, it will also actually drive up the price of real tokens. Additionally, because it is still extremely early and once more is not listed on centralized exchanges, not many people are interested in it. The price will skyrocket if the announcement you are witnessing is something significant, such as a centralized exchange listing, a big unlock of trade funds that will now enter through genuine tokens, or any kind of expansion. And for that reason, even before the day of November 17th, the price of genuine tokens is already rising. Because the price is going to skyrocket and will go from 3 cents to possibly $700, $800 if November 17th represents a crucial and significant statement. It's crazy. It's crazy. But from this angle, millionaires may be created right here. And for that reason, I bought a lovely purse for myself. As I read these analysts discussing actual taking, I can tell that they have obviously gotten themselves a bag. I will thus proceed to invest some money and observe the results. Again, $10,000 has the potential to be worth $10 to $20 million. That's the prospect we're witnessing right now. And once more, it causes the price to change in front of your eyes. As a result, the price will truly rise and climb. Imagine then if a realtor could begin generating $100,000 in transactions per day with a 22 million Phase 1 supply. That is crazy because the price will once more be unmanageable. For example, there will be so much demand that there won't be enough supply to meet everyone's needs, and there will undoubtedly be a supply shock, which will force the price of real token to skyrocket. It's essentially necessary because once more, when there is a shortage of supply and a high demand, the price just rises. Peace, and I'll see you all again soon.